Hey, welcome back to another episode of Inside Love the Podcast. I'm your host, Ronnie from New Jersey, folks. I'm back in HQ, and I'm super pumped up about it, folks. I've had a cuckoo last 4 to 6 weeks. It's been nuts between Disney and doing a couple pods from my basement and working like an absolute lunatic. Folks, it feels so good to be back at HQ. Hopefully everything goes back to normal and we're coming to you from the studio all the time again. I'm sick of doing it from the basement, and I know you guys don't like it either. I mean, you can't. I mean, you can't. The superhero stuff in the background. Anyway, we're back. Shout out to my man Deuce. Deuce, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much for doing episode 68, episode 70. I mean, you're picking up the slack here. You're picking up what I'm laying out here, and I appreciate it, so thank you. And folks, as always, this episode is brought to you by our friends over at Golficity. Well, we got a show, all right? We got a show, all right? I actually got somewhere to be, so we're going to try to bang through a whole bunch of things that happened over the last couple of weeks. I want to tell you a couple of things that happened to me. We're going to talk about Phil Mickelson. Wow. Was that a championship or was that a championship? It was absolutely phenomenal. I hope my levels aren't going through your speakers right now, but I'm excited, okay? I'm excited. So, Jeremy, make sure those levels are okay. I don't want to blast anybody's speakers. I don't want to blow things out the wall here. It's early Thursday morning. I mean, these people, I feel bad, right? But we're back, okay? Now, folks, I'm not asking you to like or subscribe. If you know what to do. If you want to do it, you do it, all right? PGA Championship. Kiowa Island, is that what it's called? Kiowa?
Yeah, South Carolina.
What a course.
South Carolina.
What a course, folks. And I'll tell you what. I usually put $10 on majors for a couple of people. I did not do it this time. And I'm pissed because Phil's usually one of the guys that I slide a 10 spot on. I didn't do it this time. Folks, the odds were 300 to 1.
It's insane odds.
I mean, a guy put $1,000 down on Phil to win, and he did.
Did he actually though? Like
300,000. Yes, they showed the ticket. I saw it. It was on the the news or something. Someone showed the ticket. $1,000 on Phil to win the championship. Paid 300,000.
Lucky something, man.
Yeah, that's fantastic, right?
Why that can't be me too? Like,
I mean, I'm pissed. I mean, well, you're risking $1,000. I mean, that's hefty.
Right.
I mean, that's hefty. I mean, how many has he lost?
True.
He's probably lost about 200 of them. So,
True.
He made up for it, though. So, Phil Mickelson, folks, what a story. What a story. Cracking clubs the night before Sunday. It was like 2 clubs in his bag he couldn't use because he broke them. I mean.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know it either. I heard it this morning. He broke that small iron, that small driver that he was using.
Oh, the mini driver?
When he hooked that one on 13, it was cracked.
Okay.
So he stopped using it. Everyone thought he stopped using it because of the wind or because he had a bad shot, but apparently it was broken. And then also I think his driving iron he broke as well.
Really?
He broke that the night before. He was working on that in the range the night before, Saturday after a Saturday round. And it actually apparently it broke. So he put a 4 wood. I think he put into his bag. And everyone thought he was doing it based on the because of the wind and all that stuff. But no, he broke his driving iron, right? So anyway, oldest player in history to win a major.
Wow.
I mean,
50. I think it's 50.
50 years old.
11 months, 7 days.
Right, but the previous record was from like 1968, and it was like the guy was 48. So like he destroyed this record. And good for him, man. I've always, when everybody was on the Tiger train, I always kind of liked the underdog. I felt bad because this is like, folks, Phil Mickelson is one of the greatest golfers of all time. Top 10 ever. And it's a shame that he doesn't have 10 majors.
I know.
12 majors. Like, Tiger it's just shit luck that he came up exactly when Tiger was. The battles back and forth were always fantastic. When he finally broke through and won the Masters and started winning his majors, I mean, he's just all-time kind of guy. I mean, it's amazing what he's done. His body's in shape. I mean, he's hitting bombs at 50 years old. I mean, it just goes to show you, folks. Tom Brady's winning Super Bowls at 40-something years old. He's winning majors at 50-something years old. I mean, This is nuts what's going on right now because the technology and the young generation, they're so damn good.
Yeah.
They're so far advanced. They're basically be able to play 15, 20 years of golf in 5 years with all the simulation and all the analytics and all this, just everything that's going on now. It's so advanced based on what it was 20, 30, 40, 60, 100 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
It's insane. And
So
it's just awesome. Golf is back. The gallery was insane. They were going fucking ape shit for my man Phil. I was so jacked up. I was sitting in traffic on the way home from the shore last night. I was watching it, which is dangerous. I was kind of watching it on my phone a little bit, listening to it on the radio. It was just an awesome scene. What do you think?
Let me tell you, sports is back in general, not just golf. You know, golf was one of the first. It was the first sport to allow fans back, and it was the first sport to pick back up again during COVID. At a very early time too.
For sure. Golf was right out the gate. They said it's the thing to do.
But sports is back, and yesterday was just a small example that sports are back. You know, we got the NBA playoffs.
Yeah.
You know, they're allowing 14,000 fans now in all these arenas. Half the arenas are at 100% capacity. I know in Nashville, the Nashville Predators allowed a full capacity stadium for their first playoff game.
And it is loud.
And it's loud and
It
heavy.
is loud, bro. People are so pumped up. They're so ready to just go bananas.
Yep.
I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Baseball's opening up back again. I think the world's finally getting back to normal.
Yeah, a little bit. You know,
because
look, I mean,
see everything
folks,
open up. We won't be wearing masks if you're fully vaccinated in New Jersey.
You don't. Yeah, but it's still going to be a perception thing. And here's the thing: everybody who's going to get vaccinated, pretty much, it's they're doing a damn good job. If you want to get vaccinated, it's not a hard thing to do. I mean, there's places everywhere for everybody, and it's free. So if you want to get vaccinated, get vaccinated. I feel like at this point right now, if you want to get vaccinated or you feel comfortable, you've already gotten it, or you're in the process of getting it. People who don't want it or not comfortable with it yet, or whatever your reasons are, they're not. So it's like we're at capacity right now. So I pretty much think that we're close to who's going to get it is getting it, and it's just time to move on. I mean, if you don't want to get it and you're not going to, all right, fine, that's your prerogative. I felt better when I got it.
I saw the world differently. Which is weird saying that because I was one of the people he's like, well, I'm not going to get it until there's more research, this, that, and that. I'm still young. Like, I think my body can fight it. But when I got it, I saw the world differently. And thank God that since I've gotten it, there's so much things that I could do now because I'm vaccinated. So I see the world differently. It's good. And I'm excited to just get back to normal, get back to these sporting events. I'm actually going to a Yankee game on Thursday.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
sweet. What do you real quick talk about baseball real fast? What do you think about all these no hitters going on? I mean, this is nuts.
I know Corey Kluber throwing a hitter.
That's 6
Thursday. Yeah,
that's 6. The most ever is 8.
Right.
And we're already at 6, and we're not even at the All-Star break yet.
See, I think where baseball has been at in the past couple of years, where there's just been nothing but home runs, and they've been saying that balls are juiced.
Right.
This is just a perfect example that pitchers rule the game. There's still great pitchers out there.
Look, I agree with you. I think it's a couple of things. I think number one, they did change the seams.
Well,
they changed the baseball.
Let me backtrack real quick.
Go ahead.
Now the new age baseball, and this is something that when I coach baseball and when I teach it, I get very passionate about. I like to be a little bit of new age and old school, right? New age baseball has everyone's bat and launch angle and all these different things to hit more home runs, and it's super analytical now, and they're saying, well, you have this chance to do this. Well, that's why there's so many no-hitters, because people aren't realizing that shit's not working anymore. It's not flying.
No.
So baseball and offense in baseball is just down in a hole, and it shows. Pitchers are throwing no-hitters left and right, and we're only in May, and we have 6 no-hitters already. So baseball's down offensively.
I think it's a couple things. I think the juice. I think people are shying away from the juice, right? I do believe that, but whatever. The juice helped the pitchers and it helped the hitters. It made baseball fun. I say make it legal, whatever. But for what it's going on right now, they did change the baseball, right? They were.
That's in the benefits of the hitters.
So they say. Here's what I'm thinking. I think that they raised the seams a little bit, and I think it's helped. I think it's turned out that the changes that they did make to the ball are helping the pitchers. But I think the real.
What the hell is that?
It's my phone. It's Who Can It Be Now? It's a song from the 80s. Anyway, so what I do think that the real issue, not issue, but I think what's going on right now, and I think you kind of alluded to it, and I kind of agree with you, people aren't hitting the baseball the way they're supposed to. They're not hitting level. The swings aren't level. They're not hitting for base hits. They're not trying to get it in the gaps. They're not trying to pull the ball. I do think baseball is going to make some changes. Like, they're going to not allow the shift anymore. I think they're going to make everybody kind of stay where they're supposed to stay, which, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, learn how to hit the goddamn ball. I mean, I think too many kids are focusing on home runs, and it's showing. Just like in basketball, too many kids are shooting for three-pointers all the time. Jordan wasn't a fantastic three-point shooter.
It goes back to analytics.
Learn how to score. Make separation and score. Baseball, level swing, consistently get hits. I mean, it is what it is. They're all trying to hit home runs, and it's benefiting the pitchers, no doubt. No doubt.
I would like to assume and think that the Yankees are scaling back from that because they are scrapping out W's. Let me tell you, the pitching's phenomenal. They're getting timely hits when they need it, and they're shying away from the long ball. Like the other day, we went on a walk-off walk, or Glaber hit a single up the middle to walk it off again.
Yeah, but they're still built for home runs.
They are, but
it's the wrong way to do it.
They are built for home runs, but they still are scaling back from that a tad bit.
I've watched Moneyball recently too. It keeps popping up on
Billy
my feed.
Bean was the #1 analytic guy to do it.
And I'll tell you, but it made sense. It just, the way they did it was just on base average. Just get on base. I don't care how you get on, walk or hit. It doesn't matter to me. Just get on base and play small ball. And I think that this kind of shift where it was all home runs and now it's all no hitters, it needs to get a balance. I mean, you need to get a balance. People need to learn how to hit, learn the basics. The same thing. I mean, in golf, it's like, you don't have to be long. I mean, Phil happens to be long now. I mean, he was blasting the ball past Brooks.
He was.
At 50 something, right? But still, I mean, his driving average was insane.
Yeah.
But these, look. Golf is back. I'm just so excited. Sports are back. We're all getting back into the flow. I'm back in HQ. Everybody's back. We're all back. And next, I'm back on the golf course, folks. Mm-hmm. I finally was able to play around. So last week, I was able to play. I got a call. I played Shackmaxon. Shackmaxon
in my backyard.
All right, it's in Scotch Plains, New Jersey, folks. It's a private country club. I got invited to play, and my buddy Chris, we're playing, and I was nervous. First tee, got the gallery all watching, everybody right there by the shack, a whole bunch of people were watching. All the caddies and everybody were there.
Did you have a caddy?
No, we didn't do caddies. We did carts just because we were rocking and rolling. We ended up getting paired with two ladies. We
nice.
played 2 holes with them, and then they let us go because they were learning the game. So they realized that you guys could just go. The guys behind us were on top of us, and it was like, come on, guys. Guy said something to my buddy Chris, and Chris was like,
"What do you say?"
Like he's like, you're 2 holes behind, right?
It's a country club.
And the guy was like, Chris was like, yeah, like.
I paid $30,000.
First of all, like, what do you? But obviously, it wasn't him and I. That was slowing us down. But they were nice. The girls were learning. They were going. One girl was kind of giving like lessons to the other one. So they were working on their games. But nice course. Okay, super narrow. A lot of trees and a lot of bunkers. They happen to be redoing their bunkers, so there was a lot of gravel and they were unplayable in a lot of them. Okay. But I actually didn't even hit into one of them all day, which was shocking. Good. And first round out, I played really good. Yeah. I was very happy with my round. Country club, so fast greens, good greens. Greens were in great shape. No first cut. It was literally fairway,
green,
deep rough. Fairway, deep rough, but I'll tell you what, man, my drives were on point. I was awesome off the tee.
That's what I need today from you.
Awesome off the tee. It was working. And Chris and I realized, because it was the first time we had played together, that he actually told me, he's like, I'm going to have you come back when we have the Scramble Championship as my play, because I was really good off the tee and my irons were on point, and he's got a really good short game and putting.
So you're playing on a member?
Well, member guest.
I'm playing on a member guest at Fiddler's.
I'm not a member, so I can't be member. So member guest.
Member guest, yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, dude, sign me up. Let me know.
Those things
Let me
are
know
fun.
what's up. Yeah, for sure.
Like they have galleries and they have visitors.
People, everybody's there trying to figure it out. You'll see what's going on. They get different tiers and they do it all up nice. But overall, I shot a 91.
Tell Chris I want to play Shaq once in a while.
Yeah, we'll get out there for sure. I shot a 91, so I was a little upset. But my first round out, 91, country club, fast greens. Putts were on point. Chipping, We're going to talk about the chipping. On point. The kid has got the whole game kind of coming together. So shout out to my buddy Chris and Shackmaxon over there. Nice course. I want to definitely get involved over there and play a little bit more. The guys in the guys at the Shack were cool. You know, the bad guys and the caddy guys. I told them all about Inside the Leather podcast.
What'd they say?
You know, they're all subscribed for us, so you know they're definitely going to be checking us out. So shout out to them. And then the very next day, I got to play in a tournament, and that's why I wanted to get the first kicks out. Right, I hadn't played, folks. Couple of sessions right here in the simulator at HQ with our friend Keith Jarvis and our friend Ronnie Del Barrio from out in California. We did a little remote sessions. I don't know, man. They did something that clicked, boy. It clicked. I went back to the original one-handed putter, my Cleveland that you hate, the one with the gold face.
Where's the lefty putter, by the way?
It's not even gonna.
Didn't work?
Nope. Didn't even try it.
Okay.
Still in the plastic. Not even touching it because I'm putting lights out now.
Yeah.
So the second day, so Saturday. So here's my situation, right? So my wife tells me, Friday she's going away. I said, all right, where you going? So all her friends from college, we're all going up to Lake Placid, right? Awesome. She goes, I don't know if I should leave you with the kids. I said, leave me with the kids. Go. I want you to go. Babe, you've been working because I've been working so hard. I've been out, so she's been handling everything at the house, right? We got the whole thing going on with the addition. We got my wife's working her ass off at work. We got the 2 kids. Things are going nuts, right? And I'm out of the house constantly. I'm leaving the house at 6 o'clock in the morning, not coming home till 9 o'clock at night. I'm staying out because the hotels in down South Jersey. I got nuts, right? It's been a crazy couple of weeks. So I said, babe, you earned it. You deserve it. You go away with your friends. She leaves Friday morning. She goes up to Lake Placid. So now I got the kids. Oh, my God. Whew. So I got T-ball on Friday with the kids all day Friday night. All good, right? Saturday morning, now I got to go play in this tournament, right? So I called my mother up. I said, Ma, do me a favor, you watch the kids for a couple hours? Yeah, all right, no problem. Fine, whatever. So, okay, good. So now, Saturday morning, I'm up early with the kids. I got to get them dressed. I got to get them fed. I got to get them all ready to go. Pack the car, get all the stuff that they need, right? In the car, ready to go. We start driving now. And I'm like, all right, good. I got enough time. Drop the kids off. I'll make it up there. I'll be able to grab a quick breakfast for the tournament, get everything ready. They got the walk-up music,
right.
the national anthem, the whole nine, right? Men being men. My man, Robbie Clark, puts on a great tournament. 48 players, 12 foursomes. It was awesome. Farmstead, I'm so excited. I just shot a 91 at the country club. I'm playing to a 15 handicap, which is, I fluctuate. I'm really, 15 is probably a little bit more than probably a stroke or two more than I should have gotten, but whatever. I'm playing to a 15 based on previous tournaments that we've played. And, we're driving. Now I'm driving to drop my kids off, right? All of a sudden, I'm driving. I'm all excited. I'm getting pumped up. I got the music playing. I'm playing the Greatest Showman soundtrack. My kids are singing. We're all having a good time. We're going to Grandma's house, right? All of a sudden, my son goes, Dad, V doesn't look good. And I look back. My daughter's face is white as a ghost. All of a sudden, it just starts coming out. Pancakes, blueberries. She's throwing up everywhere now. It's a nightmare. Crazy? I'm driving like, what am I going to do? I felt bad because you don't want him to inhale to throw up. Like, I mean, I pull over. Now I'm on a 2-lane highway, Eagle Rock, going down the hill. I pull over and I'm like, shit, there was no cars behind me. I jump out of the car. Some lady was watering her flowers in the front and she goes, Sir, don't park there, sir. It's dangerous. I go, my daughter, she's throwing up. And she goes, just pull in my driveway. So she was sweet. So I pull in the driveway. Now I pull my golf towel off my bag, my towel off my bag, right? I don't know what to do because I have like a emergency kit in my car, but because of work, I took it out because I needed the space in my truck. So I didn't have it in there. I had nothing. The lady goes, what do you need? I'm like, I don't know, paper towels, a bag, something. So she brings me out a bucket of hot water, so I'm trying to get all the, just even thinking about it, it's making me sick right now.
And smell good this time?
It smelled terrible. It was, it was blueberry. It was throw up. But it was, she had just eaten, and I was driving probably a little fast.
Probably.
Whipping it around a little bit too much, the motion. Plus, we just recently flipped her car seat from facing back to facing front. And it was, it was all kind of contained. It wasn't all over the car, but the car seat was a mess. So now I kind of wipe her as much as I could wipe her. I run her to my mother, and we finally make it to my mother's house. Now I got to take her out to put her right in the tub. I got to give her a quick tub. My father's taking the car seat out of my car. He's hitting it with the hose. Right? We're trying to running around like a lunatic. Now I'm super late. Now I get in the car finally, and I'm flying to Farmstead. Right, I get to Farmstead. I literally park the car, pull out my clubs. I don't even have my shoes on yet. I run. The cart's already on the first tee box. We're the second group out. First group went out. I had to go around the second hole to come up so I could be near the tee box. I jump out of the car as he's playing my walk-up music.
Wow.
It was I even teed off without my shoes on. I teed off with my sneakers on. Hit a beautiful tee shot, by the way. But folks, let me tell you something. I have not had a round of golf where everything worked. I played with my brother Tommy, and I played with Philly Bucket. One of the best rounds of my life. It was outrageous how well I played. Folks, I was at the top of the leaderboard. I just want to real quick, I just want to pull it up real fast here. Where's the Philly? Here it is. Here is the scorecard, folks. I started off par, bogey, okay? Par, bogey. Then I go par, par. So now I'm 1 up through 4. Then I go bogey, par, double. So I'm 4 up through 6. I go bogey, par. Shoot a 40 on the front.
Okay, it's 3 over.
Okay,
4 over, yeah.
So I was 1 over, 2 over, 5 over on the front. Front's 35. I shot a 40. Doing okay, right? I'm a 15 handicap, 5 over. I'm feeling pretty good about it, right? Then I go on a run. So I parred 9. Then I par 10. I par 11. I par 12. I par 13. I'm fucking literally 5 over through 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 5 over through 13.
14, 13.
No,
14.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm on the 14th hole,
Okay.
but I'm 5 over.
All right, yeah.
I am, bro, my brother said I have never, because for some reason, me and Philly Bucket, whenever we play with my brother Tommy, it's like disasters. Because we're like, yeah, I shot at 82 last week. I shot at 87. Philly's like, I shot at 77. Whenever we play with my brother, 91, 95. And my brother's like, I don't ever play this game, and I'm just as good as you guys.
Is Philly play bad?
Philly lost his driver. He was hooking his driver, slicing his driver constantly, and it was out of the norm because since he got the new driver, he's been pretty solid with his driver. But he was having a bad day. But I was having a day, folks. I did not 3-putt. I didn't 3-putt. I didn't 3-putt at all in the front. I had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 putts on the front. And then I stopped keeping track of them on the back because I was obviously putting for birdie every time. I was in the fairway with every tee shot. I was on the green with every approach shot. I was putting for birdies all day long. 2-putt after 2-putt after 2-putt. Lagging it up there to 5 feet, 3 feet, banging them home. Philly was surprised with how good the one-handed putting was going. I learned how to chip thanks to my man Keith Jarvis and Ronnie Del Barrio. My chips were rolling out. It was absolutely spectacular. Then I get to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm on 14 now. And it's a par 5, right? I hit up my drive. It's a dog leg right uphill. Okay? What I started doing through that stretch of 5 straight pars, they were 360, 370. I wasn't even hitting driver. I was hitting my hybrid off the tee. 215, 220 down the pipe. I was hitting my 7-iron, 8-irons into a green, 10, 20 feet from the cup, 2-putting, walking off a par. And I was like, holy shit, this is the way I should be playing. Why am I pulling out driver?
Well, it's not like the driver doesn't work.
No, my driver does work,
so
but it puts me, but that's the thing. It's putting me in distances that I'm not comfortable with. So I would rather be 145, 150 out versus 60,
Yes.
You know what I mean? That extra 50 yards that I get with the driver is putting me in position where I'm not comfortable because I haven't gotten the wedges, the full wedge swing down yet. I have not found a wedge to compete with my old RTX 550 fucking Cleveland that I loved. You know, my 52 Callaway was 100 yards on the nose every time, and my 56 was 85 on the nose every time. I haven't found those full swing yet with all the new wedges that I keep cycling through them. I'm just not comfortable. I'm actually playing with the Mizunos again today. I just want to give them one last shot before I actually dump them. But anyway, so my drive on 14, par 5, I flub it, right? It's the first time I hit a driver in the past 7 holes. I flub it to the right. Now I'm behind, in the rough, thick rough.
Wait. What you just say? You're playing with the Clevelands today?
No, I'm playing with the Mizunos today. I'm going to try the Mizunos.
We're not going to need the wedges.
We're not going to need the wedges. No, we're going to be hitting greens all day. We're playing in a outing for work, and I got the kid coming as the fourth.
I can't wait. I feel like we're going to shoot like a 14 under or something.
Oh, we're gonna I'd be shocked if we don't. But we're legit. We're legit. We don't fuck around.
I don't mess around either.
Because I don't want to win.
Right.
We do a lot, but I don't want to win.
Give it back. Anything that you win, just donate it back.
We don't. Right. Well,
I want to get in that golf bag.
Well, right, maybe. Yeah. Well, that's a raffle. So
anyway,
all right. So I'm on 14 now. Par 5, dogleg right uphill. Flub the shot about 50 yards off the tee box. I'm in the thick rough with a bunker. Right before the bunker, trees blocking me. I have no shot. So I take out a 8 or 9 iron. I just get myself kind of lateral up into the fairway. Then I take my next shot and I lay up again. Right? So now I'm laying up to about, I think it was about 110.
So par 4, par 5?
Par 5. So I'm 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots. I'm 110 away. As soon as I hit the ball, it's a gust of wind, and I come up short. And now I'm like, shit. Chip, 2-putt, bogey. Okay? Not the end of the world. I was upset because I had the long streak going, right? I had five-hole par streak going. So now I'm +1. So now I'm +6 through 14. Come right back on 15 with a par. And now I'm on 17. I'm in first place, by the way, this whole time. I'm in the second group, so I'm ahead of everybody. I'm getting 15 strokes for my handicap. I am the leader on top of the board this whole time. Phil's fucking with me, telling me that I'm like in 7th, 8th place, just to not kind of get in my head. So he was trying to help me out, actually. And then I get to 16. And I double. It was not a 3-putt. It was an errant drive in the sand. I come out of the sand okay. Another shot deep in the rough. Had to go lateral behind a tree. So 16 was bad. I double bogey.
Okay.
So now I'm +8.
Still not bad.
Still not bad. Still in first place. Didn't even change that.
Because if you think about it, you're 7 strokes under your handicap.
Exactly, right. which is good for this tournament, right?
So you're 7 under.
48 players. No, I'm 8 under at this point. 8 over.
But you're 7 under your handicap.
Right. So I'm +8 through 16. And here's where I make the huge mistake. I add up everything. I figure out what I'm at. So at this point, I figure out all I needed to do was go par for a 79.
And then you tried too much.
And I'm like, okay, I could do this because it's a par 4 and then a par 3. It finishes with a par 3.
I hate that, by the way.
Fucking island green, water all over the place, 200-yard.
Fuck you.
It's like, come on, you dicks. Why do you got to do that? But all I had to do was par. 79 wins the tournament for sure, right? All I had to do was continue what I was doing. It was hybrid off the tee, but I didn't. Talk about a fucking choke artist. I hit my driver off the tee, and I hook it.
Left or right?
Left. Well, hook is left.
Right.
Into a tree. But it smacks the center of the trunk of the tree. We see it pop laterally to the right. And I'm like, I'm good. I'm okay. I got lucky. Right. Little members bounce off the tree. I should be in the fairway or right in the first cut, right? I should be like right, a little rough, not deep rough, but rough because it hit the tree and everybody, Phil, and even my brother goes, oh, I think you're good. You're all right. You're good. You got lucky there. And I'm like, holy shit, I just dodged a bullet. The rough at this place. Now, I hadn't been in the rough, but the problem my brother and Philly Bookett were having was they couldn't find the fairway. They couldn't find their balls. The rough was so fucking thick that the balls were just disappearing. I wasted 5.5 minutes looking for this ball. I had the group behind me. I had people spectating. Like, look, everybody was looking for this ball. Couldn't find it.
Wow.
I was looking on the other side of the fairway going, did it, like, run through the fairway? Like, because it hit a tree, but we saw in which way it went. Couldn't find the ball. Had to take a drop. I was sick. And here's the thing. Where would I take the drop?
You would take it at the point that it actually
where it hit the tree.
It would be 2 driver lengths from the tree, because that's the last point you saw the ball go. Unless you had a marshal who would have came.
Right. No marshals.
From your point, it would be from the tree because that's the last time you saw the ball.
See, that's what I should have did. I should have went 2 club lengths. I didn't. I was so upset that I felt like I just blew the 79. I didn't even care about winning the tournament. Honest to God. Because they give you the jacket, but it wouldn't fit me anyway. I didn't care about winning the tournament. I wanted to be able to shoot a 79 my second round out all year. Right. Like, I was just happy with the way everything was working. Couldn't find the ball, had to take a drop, but I made the mistake. I just dropped it in the rough.
So if you were 2 lengths from the driver, you would have been in the fairway?
2 lengths from the driver, I might have been in the first cut of the fairway. But I ended up I was so frustrated, I just dropped it where I thought that it should have been or where it would have been.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, I'm just going to take my 5-iron. I'm going to just try to run it up the fairway, right, and just try to save par somehow, right? I could birdie the par 3. It could happen, right? I was just trying to get out of there with a 5, with a bogey. Because now I'm like, well, all right, it doesn't look like it's going to be harder for the 79, but at least I can still try to win this thing, right? Because, again, now at this point I had a 3-shot lead. I go to hit the 5-iron. All I'm trying to do is just advance the ball down the fairway.
Bluffed it?
I flubbed it. It went about 10 feet, 15 feet. Still in the fairway. Still in the thick shit.
Oh, boy.
So now I'm 1 off the tee, drop 2, flub 3.
Par from 150 out.
4, 5, 6, 7. Triple bogey. Talk about a
wait, so that was wait.
Choke artist.
4. If you were 4 from the fairway, you got on in 4. You can 3-putt it?
No.
Got on 5.
Hit 1, drop 2, flub 3.
No, you hit 1, drop 2, hit 3.
Hit 1, drop 2,
hitting 3.
Flubbed 3. Right. Flubbed 4.
You flubbed twice in a row?
I flubbed it twice out of the rough. Flubbed twice out of the rough. 5
on the green.
Was on 6, 7. Yeah.
Wow.
Sick to my stomach. Sick to my stomach.
Now
and
you need
I had to put
one.
a 7 on the scorecard. I had to put a 7 on the scorecard.
And now you need a hole in one.
I mean, this scorecard was so sexy. You know, par, bogey, par, bogey, par, double, bogey, par, bogey, par, double, triple. Fucking sick to my stomach. So at that point, now I'm +6. Now I'm +11. I was +8 going into 17. Now I'm +11. Now I'm sick to my stomach. And then I end up fucking ready for this one. I go in the water on 18.
Of course, why not?
Well, here's the thing. It hit the cart path, right? So it was green. It was water all on the left side. Green, water on the right side. It was green, bunker, cart path, 2 feet of fucking grass, and then the other side was water too. My tee shot, it was pin high, but it was leaking a little right, hits the cart path, bounces up to the left, away from the water. Can't find it. Again, couldn't find it. We had now The group, because we were playing 3, there was 3 of us. The group that finished first, 2 of them came back because Philly had to leave because he got a call for work. So he was trying to do his computer stuff. He was trying to work from the cart, but his computer died, so he had to run to the car to the clubhouse. So there was only me and my brother were just playing 18. The two of the 4 ahead came back to play 18 again because why not, right? And we were all looking for my ball. Lost it again. Wow. I had not lost the ball all day long. I lost 2 of them on the last 2 holes, the most important 2 holes when I have the lead and the chance for 79. I end up shooting it, but then I dropped, chipped, putt. Hit a nice putt, too, at the end. Okay. Hit a nice putt at the end, too. 1 putt out of the bench. Beautiful chip, beautiful putt. Ended with an 83. Super, super happy. I truly believe if I didn't figure out what I needed for a 79, because of all those pars in a row, I knew I was close. If I didn't figure it out, if I didn't think that I needed to go par for a 79, if I just played it, I think I would have taken the hybrid off the tee. Yeah. I wouldn't have fucked up 17, and then 18 would have, at that point,
It just goes to show you how mental this game is.
Oh, it's so mental. It's so mental.
Isn't it insane that, you said you shot pretty well. You shot at 83. You're happy with that, but there's always something you could have done better. Yeah. If you shoot a 71, there's something you could have done better that could have went wrong for a 70, or something you could have done to break 70. There's always something to improve on, no matter how good or how bad you play.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what we say to everybody is like, look, forget about par, forget about birdies. If you're just trying to be a good casual golfer, you want to be just bogeys, bro. Play for bogeys. Play for if you literally bogey every hole, you're shooting an 88, 80. You're shooting 80s.
That's the problem.
You're shooting in the high 80s, and bogey golf is like, that's the thing is if you have that mentality every hole on the tee box, all I need to do is make bogey, you're going to start making pars because you're going to be a little bit more conservative. Okay, you need to be conservative. Don't put the driver away if it's not working. My driver works. The driver is my favorite club. It is my best club in my bag, and I still wasn't using it. Yeah. And what did I do? Par. Because I was going to a number that I was comfortable with. I love my new irons. I love to be 160 to 140. 140 is an 9 iron. 150 is an 8.
Then.
What's the matter?
Because we're not going to be that.
No, we're not going to be that today because we're playing a tournament. It's not a tournament. It's an outing.
Why don't we talk about
from the white tees. Well, the strategy is this. The 2 players that we're playing with, they're not great golfers. They're good guys. They're friends of mine. They'll tee off first and just, whatever. If they catch a hold of one, great. Then put us, whatever. We're going to be all right. I'll be doing mostly teeing off with my 3-wood because I want to work on my 3-wood today. And I'll be putting us safe positions where we'll be about, 120 out, 130 out. And then you just go crank. You just crank the driver constantly all day long, work on your driver. And then it's going to be just basically tee box, chip, putt, tee box, chip, putt, tee box, chip, putt. They're from the whites, the short course. It's not really long.
Well, there's a couple holes that are long.
But but for the most part, it's going to be, we're not going to be, you're coming in with 5 irons.
No.
We're going to be coming in with 9 irons.
Maybe on the par 5 you might be.
Yeah, man.
Even so.
But I think a strategy that's really the strategy. I mean, there's really, it's just gonna be a nice day out. Open carts. We're gonna be nice. We're gonna be able to have a couple cocktails.
I got the speaker.
So play some music. Yep. But yeah. So So shout out to the Membian men. So turns out the guy who won the tournament was a 14 handicap, but he shot a 79. I'll be a fucking son of a bitch. Because if I would have shot the 79, I would have won because I was playing with a 15 handicap. So I would have won it by a stroke. But shout out to my man, Robbie Clark, Memby and Men. Folks, search them up on Instagram. Follow him. Shoot him a DM if you're ever in the New Jersey area. He does some awesome events. I think he does 4 majors a year. He already did the first 2. The first one I was actually in Disney. I couldn't make it, and it ended up being a monsoon. This one, the weather couldn't have been better. It's funny because my wife was like, oh, so how's your brother? Did you get to talk to your brother? I haven't talked to, his wife in a while, and how are things going? We didn't really talk, bro. We didn't really talk. I was so fucking zoned in. It was funny. Him at the end of the day, him and Philly both texted me, bro, that was a great round, man. You really played fucking good. Everything was working, chipping, the one-handed putting. Even Philly gave the one-handed putting props. He goes, I got to tell you, that was the best I've ever seen you putt. He goes, it looks fucking stupid.
Yeah.
He goes, But you were making you were lagging them up there from 30, 40 feet. You were dropping it 5 to 10 footers like it was nothing, one putt. They were all going in. And the funny thing is, yesterday when I was getting my bag, because I'm going with my Big Macs. I'm going with my Big Macs bag today. I just wanted to fucking switch it up a little bit. And I was thinking about changing the putter. And then I was like, what are you fucking doing? Don't do it. I got to just keep it. I just shot lights out. I didn't 3-putt the whole goddamn round. It was beautiful. But yeah, so that's it. So folks, I'm happy I got back out on the golf course. My swing, even though I've gained some weight, I haven't been playing. It worked, bro. The lessons that I had, that contact drill that we did with Keith Jarvis, we have to try to find that clip and post it. If not, we got to get to his center. And I want to do that again because I can't even tell you how much that one drill helped me. And I wanted to be able to help you guys too. It's just a contact drill. You're literally taking the ball back, the club back 10%, 20%, and you're trying to hit ahead of the ball, and it's just a contact drill. And let me tell you, my contact with my irons, it helped my wedges, it helped everything. I can't stress it enough. So shout out to our friend Keith Jarvis and all the work that I did also with Ronnie Del Barrio. Not looking at the ball. I'm still looking at the ball. I haven't committed fully to his swing technique, but because I was working on it all off season, I've noticed I'm in a much better position at impact. I am where I need to be. The height on my balls is perfect. I'm getting through the windows that I want. I'm clubbing up out of the rough. I'm just playing a bet. I don't know. I think the time off just really helped me a little bit, because now I'm a little bit more methodical when I'm thinking about it. I'm a little bit more analytical about every shot. I'm trying to get to a number, and if you keep doing that, I'm gonna keep shooting in the mid to low 80s, and that handicap is going to drop.
Yep.
It's going to drop. I'm excited. My first 2 rounds logged for the year, 91-83. Feeling good about it. What do you say?
What do we shoot today?
We're shooting good today.
Question mark. I love this place, man. My home course. I love outings. Love scrambles.
Yeah, we're at Galloping Hill. This is your spot. This is we play this course. I play this course quite a bit. Mm-hmm. Good track. Mm-hmm. But yeah. So what else we got? So got a little gift from friends over at Legion Golf. Check them out. Let me get their thing real fast here. Let me just, say something over there. Talk for a second.
What thing is
for the kids? I want to just get their LegionGolf.co
company.
I think that is it's company, but it's .co. So check them out on Instagram. Give them a follow, or check out. Go to their website. All right, they sent me some goodies here. We got a little Goopaline, which will
it's summer, bro.
It's summer now. It's summer now, but I got a big head, so I was, they know what's going on. They know who I am, so I like it. Really sharp looking, a little sharp hoodie. But here's one thing that this is cool as shit. It's a towel, right? This is a towel from Legion Golf, and I gotta say, I'm excited about this towel. Check out this towel. Oh, look at this. Comes with a little paper, nice little paper. Check, more paper. All right, let's get the paper out of the way. Tell me this ain't a cool towel, folks. Can you get it? Jobs from Happy Gilmore. I love it. It's Apollo Creed. What a cool. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Chubbs. Awesome towel. Thanks to my man Ray over there at Legion Golf. Paul. Yeah, it's Paul.
Legion Golf.
Ray. What am I saying? Paul Legion Golf. Check them out, folks. Thank you so much for the towel. I'm going to be rocking it today at the outing. I appreciate it. It's going to go right into my towel tag. It's going to be beautiful. I like it. I like the color too. Green for the Jets. Solid, folks. That's all I got. You got anything else? We talked a little strategy. We talked Phil Mickelson again. Another shout out to my man Phil. Appreciate that guy. He's awesome. Love Phil. Always been a fan of his, even though he's kind of been a little douchey at his old age. I like that he's not wearing all black anymore. He's got the sunglasses on. He looks kind of cool, But he's a 50-year-old guy who's doing his thing, showing the little kids that it's not all about distance. Although he is, it's funny because you can't even say that because his whole claim to fame is his wedges,
right?
And that ugly putter. I bought one of those putters to try to use it. What?
Where is it?
I actually returned it. It was that bad. I usually don't return them, but I bought the Wilson. It's like 4180 or something. It's got 4 numbers, and it's that same style, and it was impossible to putt with.
I haven't even heard back from PGA Superstore yet since the last time we talked to him. It's getting fucking insane, man.
Well, I'm going there right now, so maybe I'll say something to him.
Why are you going there?
I'm going up.
Oh, okay.
For the outing. I got to go pick up a few things for the outing for the giveaway. So, anyway, folks, that's all we got. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to my friend over at Legion Golf, Ronnie Del Barrio. Love you, buddy, and my man Keith Jarvis. Check out both those guys. Follow them on Instagram. Get a lesson if you got, folks. It worked for me. I mean, even if you just get one drill, a lot of these drills are online, so just do it, folks. This stuff really is out there to help you. I'm excited to be back in HQ, back on a normal schedule, folks. We're here. You need anything, call in numbers on the screen. What is the number?
It's on the screen.
I know, but people listening.
732-374-2925.
Do us a favor. Give us a call. Give us a call. Let us know what's going on. Tell me how your first round of the year went. Tell me how things are going for your game this season. I'm jacked up. We'll be back again next week with episode 72. We're getting closer to my episode 73. Yes, we're getting real close to my episode. I might have a little party for that day. I might wear my old football shirt. I might wear it. But anyway, folks, that's it. That's all we got for us. Do us a favor. As always, keep it inside the leather.